Make this nigga rev his
You
shit.
feel me? Real talk, let me have my son rev that for me. Yo, bro, rev it up for the camera real quick, bro. Rev that shit up for the camera. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we was out there bullshitting. You see me being ugly and shit. Chilling though, we vibing. We was in front of this bodega in front of Soho, you feel me? It was kind of cool. They had mad pipes and shit in there. So we was just bullshitting in front of it. Feel me? The bodega. It was cool in front of the store. We was trying to figure out what we was going to do next because we just left the bar type shit. So we just bullshitting. Feel me? Went inside the store. You know what regular niggas do. We cooled out in front of the store. Bought some snacks. But we was chilling. Look at D getting active right now. Trying to do commercials inside of the store and shit. You feel me? So it's crazy. It was a good little vibe though, and I enjoyed myself. So that night was fun. And Leaks was out here trying to convince us for let's walk from Soho all the way to Central Park. And then we walk inside Central Park. Like me and D was just laughing at that idea because that shit sound OD work. Like nobody was ready for that. The view at night. Well, Leaks went and took the video for me, but Leaks was showing us the view at night, and it's just so dark out there, like the nature and all that shit. Like, it's pitch black. Like if you was supposed to go walk on them streets, you would have got. I don't even know. There's some people that just be walking on the side of the roads in that pitch black dark, son, and them niggas just be disappearing into the darkness. Like, nah, bro, I couldn't do it, bro. I need me a little light, you know. But yeah, it was real pretty out there. So boom. And these are some of the houses that we was looking at while we was walking to our little picnic area. Feel me? It's not the first time we came to this park too. We came there a couple times, but just showing the houses. Some of them got renovated and it's changed up a little bit. Some of them is like still run down and still look exactly the same. Feel me? This is that house. You could go and read that, pause the video and read that shit if you want to read it, but you feel me? This was a gazebo. It was a gazebo right by the water. It looks so good. I mean, you see Leaks out there doing her pretty thing as usual. Me and Leaks chilling. We was out here eating our food and we was just relaxing, catching a vibe. Cute shit. You feel me? And this is right before we left. The little pool view right before you exit the park. And we was out of there.
Oh, you think you better than everybody? You think you better than Bonkin, huh? You too good for the hood.
We went to Central Park before we went to the museum because they're right across the street from each other. So I was getting some views and it was real nice out there. Look at that, pretty. Man, nature beautiful, son. Look at that water. The water looking fake and digital a little bit, man. That's how I was feeling. Like, that shit's so pretty, it look fake. Alright. Now we get to the museum. The first sculpture I recorded was this dude right here. My son looked like he was about to bust the illest dance. And you got some other little sculptures and like, what you would call it? I don't know what you would call that little wall, that wall shit just now. I don't know if you would call it like, whatever. But this sculpture right here, this was a little fire. It looks sad as shit. And they had some old vases and plates, which I feel like they put so much detail into those shits. Those shits was real pretty. Look at this. Another sculpture, a statue. These are some rings and like little, I don't know what you call those little emblems. I don't know like what they was used for, but those little emblems. And you got some like, room. There's another room that just has like a bunch of these grand portraits and these nice little gold, like big, like they was like very artistic with the borders of the portraits. Like, I don't know how you call it, the picture frames. That's what I meant to say. These are some of the sculptures. Look at this dude right here. His face tell it all. Look at him. Wicked, son. You know? Some more paintings. You feel me? This bitch right here, I took a video of her because she looked whack. Like, she looked funny to me. And then this over here was just confusing. Look at all of their faces. Like, and then look at my son right here looking like he up to no good. Like, yo, this chair right here, I thought that it was cool. This was made in like 1740 or some shit like that. And I felt like the way how they made it was like kind of nice. I didn't think they was making chairs with that type of style back in them times. So that shit was kind of cool to see. I like that chair. This painting right here is fire. Fire painting. This is like a little marble table, a little drawer too. That shit was heat. I like that. So now we're looking at more furniture that they have from the 18th century. And I kind of like all the like the old marble and gold trimming on the wood. And look at how, like I was talking about earlier with the picture frames and with their paintings, was like the borders of their painting and stuff. Like everything is so like grand and like, you know what I'm saying, classical. So I kind of like that vibe. Old like antiques that they used to have back in the day. You see that they got some jewelry boxes, they got some plates, teacup, pipe right here from like the 18th century. You know, you put some loud in that shit will crack your cranium. Something crazy. Some more furniture from back in those times. And look at it, everything is just looking so like, you feel me? Like, look at the portraits right there and the chairs and all that shit. Like, it look like you just want to sip on some tea and eat a biscuit on that table, right? Them little ass chairs. That cool though. It looks real cool though. This box right here is demonish. I don't know. It just gave off them creepy vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stay away from that shit. I left that shit right after that. Another cool little sculpture. Now this was probably, I don't know if this was like supposed to be like a master room or some type of bedroom, but this was like, I found cool, like the bed head, like, you feel me, it's so tall and mad tall. Like, I felt like the way how they made this bed was crazy. This room right here is something. This is something straight out of Great Gatsby. I like how grand and how everything looks so like, you feel me, rich in there. You feel me? It looked like one of those old little early 1900 movies you be watching. And look at this. I guess this is supposed to be like a library or a living room. This was super dope too. I like this. Mad authentic. Right here, I thought was super cool. Off with his head type shit, holding your op's head. Look at this dude. He out here crying. He looks stressed out. And I'm like, damn, why he looks so sad? But then when you look across, shorty with her titty out and the kids. And that's probably what he's stressed out about. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know though. This right here was cool. I don't know what this was, like a chest or a little dresser drawer. I don't know what it is, but that shit was fire. I like all the little soldiers and stuff on it. And that little one too, it was looking real shiny and nice. This looked like a little empire, like a little temple. And they had like the little sculptures of the people on the bottom. And I felt like whoever like designed this took their time. And this was real, like, I really like how descriptive you could see it on his work. Like, he really took his time with this shit, and this shit was fire. I don't know how people make stuff like this too. Like, you really gotta be something like creative on some shit. Like, I don't know. And all that. Nice little paintings. I like it. The vases and stuff like that was super dope to see. I mess with those. These are some tombstones, man. Tombs. Look at the tombstones in here, like little coffins and stuff like that. Like these coffins, I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather get buried in these shits than the shits that they have right now, the little wooden shit and you just put under 6 feet deep. Like that shit look mad boring and corny. But these tombstones and those type of coffins with the little artistic shit and all that, that shit add more personality to it. Like I like that vibe. I like those little cultures that do that. This ancient Egypt and all that stuff. Like I find them shits real interesting and cool. Look at that coffin, man. That coffin was big as fuck too. Like OD big. Now this is some fashion. Now these are like big names like Alexander McQueen. They got Alexander McQueen. They had Gucci and all that. I don't know which dresses are specifically which brand, but because I forgot. But I feel like these dresses wasn't bad. This is an Alexander McQueen piece that came out in, it was founded in 1969. So a little vibe. This was like a room and it was showing like a little ball gal type of, I don't know what type of party you would call it, but it just showed a vibe in here. And I kind of like how everything was set up. Leak said it's giving her like Black Ops 3 zombies type vibes. And it was kind of giving me those vibes too, but it was real nice to see. Now this is some of the armor and arms that the people in wars used to wear back in the days, you feel me? And honestly, I don't know how they was carrying all that heavy shit on them, but I know they had to have all that armor on because like you should see the weapons they used to get stabbed with. Like look at the sword my man got in his hand. Like who wanna get poked up with that? Look at this sword right here. Like nah bro, them shits was too crazy. If you enjoyed that video, you feel me? I just finished editing everything, you feel me? And I know that the video is probably not perfect and it probably got its little like flaws, especially in the transitions of the clips, because I was going through some technical difficulties editing that video. I'm not gonna lie to you, like it was kind of a little frustrating, but we got through it, man. Hopefully you just enjoyed the video, man. This was a whole bunch of clips just spanning from July. This was my full July. I did a lot of stuff this July. It was adventurous, it was fun, you feel me? I was living, and I probably didn't get too much footage. As y'all can see, when I went to DR with Leaks, we was out there and I got a lot of pictures and stuff on my phone, but it's like the pictures and stuff on my phone, I didn't really want to translate it and import it into the video because it was kind of looking a little bit like, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't really go together. So yeah, so sorry for the lack of footage for DR, but I had a great time out there and it was super fun. I ain't get to explain that in the beginning of the video, but that DR trip was well needed. I'm running out of stuff to say, guys. I've been editing all day. I'm fucking tired and I'm burnt the fuck out. Like, you know, like I've been editing probably from like 8 when I started, like 8 o'clock, 8:30. It's 11:51 right now, about to be 12 o'clock, and I still got more editing to go. I just hope you guys enjoy, you feel me? I'm back. I'm trying to come back with some more vlogs, you feel me? So this was like my first step, so yeah, stay tuned for some more videos, you feel me? Y'all gonna see me, a lot of me, real soon, so watch out, man. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy Jay, and I'm out.